Hey guys, Kevin here to bring you a brand new video where today we're going to be doing day 10 of Horror October 2022. And the film that we're going to be talking about today is a film called The Mummy. Now, this is not the one from 1999 or 2017. It's the original Mummy from 1932. And this is actually part of a big collection that I have of Universal Classic Monsters movies, like The Mummy, Frankenstein, Dracula, Invisible Man, and more. So yeah, it's a great collection. I'm really happy I got it. It's essentially what inspired this series, actually, because you see, the thing is I had actually bought this entire collection, and I told myself in 2018 that I would watch one of these movies every day. I failed to do so that year, but I did watch three movies in 3 days. I watched all three Invisible Man movies in three successive days, consecutive days. So there's that. But yeah, that kind of inspired this whole idea though. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, figured another year for October. Might as well, check out another one of these. So, yeah, now I've seen The Mummy. I haven't seen The Phantom of the Opera, but aside from that, I've seen all of the major big first releases for like all of these like types of movies. So like the ones I mentioned, The Wolfman and Creature from the Black Lagoon. I've seen all of those. There's a whole bunch of sequels in all of these that I have yet to see a lot of them. So there's that. But yeah, I've seen like all the originals, which is cool. Aside from Phantom of the Opera. But yeah, my journey with this movie was interesting to say the least because I was really tired last night and I tried to watch this movie and failed to do so, unfortunately, because I was really tired and got really comfortable and just dozed off. And before I knew it, it was the next day. And so that was it. I, took an L there as far as, trying to watch a horror movie every day. So this, unlike the other one, I would call this like a legitimate, like, fail or miss in terms of like watching a movie every day. So unfortunate, but my body had other plans for me. So really nothing I could do there. But nonetheless, I watched this. Well, I watched 20 minutes last night, but I watched the rest of this movie early this morning. Funny enough, which is interesting. Um, but anyways, let's talk about the actual movie. So yeah, this movie is older. Yes, it's definitely older, but I feel like in terms of like story and providing like an interesting sort of plot and sort of like being unpredictable, like it's actually like really good. Even for its age, like I feel like, it would be easy to think like, oh, like a movie this old will be like, very conventional in terms of like what the plot is. But no, it's actually like quite the opposite. It feels like more original, if anything, actually. With this whole plot specifically with the mummy, it's like I really shouldn't give too much away, but essentially they awaken this mummy and he's this like bad guy, played by Boris Karloff, and he has some like plans when it comes to like this woman in the movie, and yeah, I won't go any further than that. But yeah, this movie is definitely like pretty fun in terms of like bringing some like solid horror to it with like the score and just like different parts that I was like pretty into as far as like building some suspense. And I really love this character played by Zeta Johann, who hasn't really been in much, but she was like so beautiful in this movie, and I just like adored her, and she was just like so great to watch. And her, and the other actors seemed like they like got along really well and had really good chemistry, and they all seem to do really good. I mean, like, you know, with an older movie like this, it's bound to happen where like you have like some pacing issues. So there was some like pacing here and there where it was like some of the movie felt like a little bit more dull at times. Partially also due to the fact that it's talking about like the mummy and like scripts and I don't even know, like scrolls and like texts and whatnot, and some of that can get a little bit like boring, I guess, at times, but really it's not that much that too often. So yeah, I think it's still a really good time with this mummy and all the terror that he provides in this classic movie here. Played by Boris Karloff, who's a well-known horror icon who also played Frankenstein's monster. So definitely a big name there. Also doing really well at filling this part as well. With like some of like his faces and like the way he looks. It's just overall really good, really good. So I appreciate what a movie of this like age and type was able to bring to the table. These horror classic movies are a lot of them are really good, and I appreciate being able to watch more of them. So it's great. It's great. I'll definitely have to like watch a bunch of these other ones. There's probably like 30 or 40 total movies in that collection to watch. Yeah, and it's gonna take me a while to get through those, but I'll have to get through them eventually. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna give this movie an 8 out of 10. Definitely recommend. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. See you guys in the next one.